Assalamualaikum, my name is Radin Azhar bin Radin Yahya. My metric number is A19A1121. I am from Faculty of Business Entrepreneurship. My course is Logistics. So today I will present about industrial training. My company is TDK Electronic Measure Sdn Bhd. So for the next slide, I will show you the location of my company. Next, I will talk about industry background. So the location of my company is located at Johor Bahru, Johor. The address is number 11, Jalan Fema 3, Tebrau Industrial Estate 4, 81100, Johor Bahru, Johor. So the TDK Electronic Measures in Bahad was established on March 11, 2000. The CEO of the company is R. Morzinek. So the operation of the company is semiconductor and other electronical component. The example of their product is high voltage conductor, surge arrestor, and many more that used for electrical component. So the size of the company is around 201 to 500 workers. Okay. The next part is scope of exposure to student. As for myself, one of my tasks is I need to email to forwarder for import correction and also export. Next, I also need to arrange pickup truck to collect import and export collection. Next is I also need to arrange shipment to send document to other companies. Next, when you want to booking the arrangement for pickup or shipment, the most important thing is to make pro forma invoice for import export product. It is like invoice for our company. After that, we need to key in the invoice for import and also export shipment. It is important to make sure all document ready for import and export product. And also, I also need to keep up to date for multiple forwarder if there any shipment that I need to collect and or pick up. Next, I will talk about my contribution to this industry. First and foremost, I help to prepare the document for shipment to make sure everything is ready. It is important if you want arrange pickup truck to collect the import or export collection. Next, I also assist my senior officer to arrange shipment for import and export product. Lastly, I make sure all the document for shipment is recorded so it can be easy to check all trace. It is important to arrange the document, for example, such as invoice, because it is important for financial to audit. For the next part, I will talk about my suggestion and improvement that the company can improve. So first, they can ensure that you have a good way of communication within the department. Communication is the key part for a better working experience, as it is very vital part to make sure the production will become more effective. The second is create a special shipment for an important product to ensure it is sent as soon as possible. Sometimes customer want the product very urgent, and we must help them to deliver the product as soon as possible, because it is important to them, and also it is benefit for us also to get more profit. Third is make more workplace for office and production department so that they can produce more product. At right now, the size of company is kinda limited. For all department want expansion for their respective departments, so they can have more workplace and also more space, so they can do better their work. It is very important as which more workplace, the productivity of the company will be rise, I'm sure. Okay, so for the next part is my challenge of task execution. First is it is kinda challenging to communicate to other department. This is because, for example, sometimes other department give misinformation to us, and when it is wrong information, it's kinda hard to deliver the product, and it is not good for the company. The second one is it is a need to deal with customer who don't understand how this company operate. There are many customer that so impatient when it comes to deliver our product. It is kinda hard to explain them because how we operate to make them understand us. With that, I need to develop my critical thinking to answer their question, so there will be no problem. Lastly, I need to deal with multiple forwarder to make sure all import and export shipment is fine and correct. This is because we use multiple forwarder. Therefore, there might be more problems, such as cargo is damaged or cargo is not delivered to the right place. When this happens, we need to investigate thoroughly, so we can find the solution of the problem, and it is kinda challenging. For the last part is add value into the knowledge. From my point of view, I gain work experience as to student who still fresh graduate. This is important for the first step for every fresh graduate, because we are now gain to more knowledge about work experience, as we always study in theory and not practical. The second part is we are exposed to real work environment. The real work environment is far challenging than just study with book. It is because we face to face with many challenges, such as customer and also colleague and also boss. So we need to satisfy more people, and it is important for critical thinking. Next is, with that I can develop my critical thinking. This is because, as I said before, which more challenging. We need to develop our critical thinking to solve our problem, because there will be always new problem that we need to solve, and critical thinking is important. Lastly, we can learn more about communication skill. Communication skill is a vital part for every work. This is because with communication, we can communicate with the right, with the right, with the right, and will be more productive. Miscommunication will make lost profit, and it is not good for company. So that's all from me. Thank you.